chapter 21, verse 4, it says, "And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. And the people spake against God and against Moses, Wherefore have ye brought us out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and their soul loatheth this light bread. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, We have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us. And Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said unto Moses, Make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that every one that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass, and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. In this passage, number one, we see that the people spoke against God, and they spoke against God's man.
Yeah.
That means they were not for God, and that means they were not for God's man.
Right.
When Adam and Eve sinned, man has turned against God since then. And man has not been for God or for God's man ever since.
Yeah.
At the time of Noah, when he built the ark, they were not for Noah and they were not for God, and so they didn't listen to God's man. And they didn't get on the ark, and they all perished.
Right.
Today, men don't care what God says. They don't care what God's man says, because if they did, they would all be in church and they would all listen to God's man.
Yeah. Yes.
We would have a lot of Christians and a lot of saved people out in the world today. The second thing we see is what happens when they turn against God, and when they turn against God's man. And he sent fiery serpents among them, and they bit the people.
Right.
I would liken the serpents unto sin, and how sin will come and it bites us, and the venom of sin will kill us.
Right.
When you turn away from God, your focus gets lost in the cares or sins of this world.
Right.
Just like Peter, whenever he was walking on water, he took his eyes off of Jesus, and he started to sink.
Yeah.
We need to keep our eyes on Jesus, and we need to listen to God's man and to God.
Yeah.
We need to be careful not to let our guard down in this world. The third thing is the venom is, as I already mentioned, it's sin. It'll kill you. It only takes one sin to be guilty of every sin. And it only takes one snake bite to kill you, just like it only takes one sin to send you to hell.
That's right.
Romans 6:23 says the wages of sin is death.
Right.
God didn't just let Israel die, though. He sent a way of escape.
Right.
He told God's man to build a brazen serpent.
Yeah.
The brazen serpent wasn't an idol, as they later would worship it as it, and God told them to destroy it. But it was a way of saying, it was a way of prophecy for God's Son to come. Later, God's Son, Jesus Christ, would come into the earth, and he would be lifted up on the cross.
Right.
He would die.
Right.
And it's not just another man.
Right.
It's God's Son.
That's right. Yeah.
I know most people don't realize that. But when you realize God's Son,
Yeah, come on.
He came down from heaven.
Yeah, come on.
He didn't have to,
Yeah.
but He wanted to.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah.
Praise God, He came down. And in likeness of men.
Yes, amen.
Turn to John 3:14.
Amen.
It says, And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
Amen.
Jesus was talking to Nicodemus and was telling him how to be born again.
Right.
He's saying, just like the serpent, just like the sin that came into you and killed you, and just like that brazen serpent
Yeah.
that Moses has lifted up, I, talking about Jesus, I will be lifted up.
Amen.
I will die on a cross to save you. But just like that serpent, there's a choice that needs to be made.
Come on.
That you have to, there's a choice. You need to believe in Jesus' name.
Right.
They needed to look on the serpent, or else they wouldn't be saved.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, you need to look towards Jesus.
Yes.
You need to look upon him
Yes.
and realize your sin is what put him there.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, sir.
If Adam and Eve didn't sin, if you didn't sin, he wouldn't need to be up upon the cross.
Yeah.
But he did that for you. So tonight, if you never looked upon the glorious cross of Jesus Christ,
Yes. Come on.
Amen.
if you never realize that you're a sinner, tonight would be a great night for you.
Yes. Yes.
So tonight, whether it's now or after the service, if you're not saved, call upon Jesus Christ's name. Put faith in Jesus Christ, and he will save you.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.